What's going on, everybody? It's your boy JD here, about to play NBA Live 19. I I did a video when I played against the Memphis Grizzlies, but for some reason the audio wouldn't come out in the video, so I had to delete it and basically get you guys started on me about to play the Houston Rockets. What I plan to do is, unless you guys say something different, I am not going to do the scenario role of me playing as the Utah Jazz GM on this one, on my NBA Live 19. No particular reason why I'm not doing it. I just want to see how it goes about with me not doing my own commentary and let the game do his own commentary. So, but if you guys want me to do what I've done the two past NBA games, like I did on 2K17 and 18, as I did my own commentary as the general manager of the Utah Jazz, leave a message in my comment section, and I'll do it. But if I don't get any feedback, then I'll just do the regular gameplay and have you guys enjoy it that way. Also, I want to thank all the subscribers that subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. I just need you guys to help me out to push this channel even further by letting your friends and family members know about this channel and have them subscribe to this channel and also view. It's nice to have subscribers, but it's more nice to have viewers to actually view the videos and hitting that like button as well. That way my videos will get that front page on the YouTube. Well, at least try. But anyways, I think I said a little bit said much. So let's go ahead and just get this thing started. The Jazz versus the Houston Rockets. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I don't care if you're new or you're already a subscriber. Hit that like button. Come on. Give a brother a hand. Hit the like button. Hit that thumbs up. All right, let's get to it.
And welcome to the Lone Star State and Houston, Texas. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, this was once Clutch City. Now it's no doubt the land of threes.
Oh, Ed, do you smell that? There's some seasoning going on out there. There's going to be some cooking tonight.
It could be. Jay, the Rockets, a known commodity really for the entire season after acquiring Chris Paul. The Jazz, different story. Gordon Hayward leaves, numerous injuries, great rookie in Donovan Mitchell, and this team has evolved from day one.
You have a dynamic trio. You have a coach in Quinn Snyder who is absolutely brilliant at drawing up the right plays. Even think about his path coming from the Austin Turtles from the D-League, really working his way up the ladder to now being successful. Then you think about Donovan Mitchell, a guy that at Louisville was a decent basketball player, was a good basketball player, but nobody expected this kind of blowout year that he's having. Maybe a generational type player, a younger D-Wade maybe with a better jump shot, and combine that with Rudy Gobert, a guy who is able to block so many shots at the rim or deter the shot just with his length down low on the block.
Jay, a lot of most valuable player candidates in this league. In terms of most valuable defenders in the NBA, Rudy Gobert is right at the top of the list, even with the injuries that sat him out for much of this past regular season. Paul across the timeline. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Curling inside. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw up and good. And the three-point play puts them up early in this one. To Joe Ingles. To Rubio. To Joe Ingles. To Favors. Missed that one. You want to see more, knowing the defender was still right there.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Stuffs it down with authority. Man, that was sweet.
It's all about that first step, and it's all about angles. Look at the way he got his shoulders through the angle of the defender. That first step was great, but those shoulders getting through, that was a difference.
Knocked loose. That one out of bounds off a rocket. To Rubio. Inside, he scores.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
And a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Tucker. Anthony. Down low for Tucker. To Capella. Nice pass to get things going.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Jazz have the ball. Rubio to Favors. Joe Ingles. Stuffs it down with authority.
I'm going to be real with you. I haven't seen any limitations in Donovan Mitchell's game. He's always on balance. And it doesn't matter if you hit him attacking the rim or off the dribble. You're never going to knock him off kill. The only thing you can do as an opponent is you have to make him work the entire length of the ball game. Pick him up 94 feet, get his legs tired, and hope that he makes bad decisions down the stretch.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
No fading on that shot, strictly up and down.
Fundamentals 101. Now Paul with the basketball. Down three. Runners good there.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Rubio into the front court. It's a one-point game, 13-12. Slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Baseline drive, tough-looking shot there, still gets it to go down.
It just seems like one of three things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a three. Pick your poison.
And the rebound taken in by the Rockets. To Paul. Anthony. His first effort off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. The free throw good. Caps off the three-point play. The lead is 4. Houston with the basketball. Harden knocked loose. Jazz pick it up. Banks it in for 2.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Harden to P.J. Tucker. Oh, Gobert sends him packing. That's out of bounds. Last touch by the Jazz. A good defense by the Jazz as they come away with it. That's out of bounds. Last touch by the Jazz. So the Rockets hold on to the basketball. Scores from the post.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
To Rubio. And the finish at the rim.
Ricky's never really been the guy to look for his shot first, though he did average a career high in points per game last season. And it all starts with that blow by first step that sets up his opponent.
Tough make through traffic.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit him where it hurts.
It's Jazz ball. To Rubio. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. Paul into the front court. They trail by 7. Harden shoots. Jumper's good. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Here comes the screen. Oh, had him going there for a second. Over to the right side. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim. Short. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
So Harden. Knock loose. Jazz have it. Mitchell with the basketball. Lead stands at 7. With another basket there.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Paul to P.J. Tucker. Paul. Fights through traffic to slam it down.
You can finally see this team starting to get their rhythm and their groove offensively. This is a good run to get them back in the ballgame.
Gets off the 3. At the buzzer. And it's off the rim. Came so close to draining that one from 3/4 court. Dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Utah ball. That's blocked by Nene.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Paul. That no good. Off the mark. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Rubio to Joe Ingles. Here comes the screen. Rubio. The Jazz with 4 on the shot clock. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Rubio. Here comes the screen. Curling inside. He was hacked. They let it go. Great feed. Paul. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D. When you look at playmakers in the last decade plus, what sets Chris Paul apart?
He always puts you in a position to succeed. He leads because he's vocal, and when he directs and he guides, there is nobody better at the position than CP3.
Here's Paul, controlling the offense. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Time to shuffle things up. Paul, off the mark, no good. On the follow, way to stay with it.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Gordon with it. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Fires the three, and he hits.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Joe Ingles to Rubio. From long range. Off the mark. Gordon with it. His team up by 7. Takes advantage inside after the miss from the perimeter.
And remember, Ed, they trailed at the halftime. This is not the same team that we saw in the first half. Playing with a new zest for life, apparently.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
D. Favors may never become the star that some of us expected him to be for a guy taking 3rd overall in the 2010 NBA draft. But what he has done is build himself a very solid NBA career by being a strong, low-post presence.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. Add 2 points to the board. Gets off the 3. At the buzzer. That ends the period with the Rockets in front. It's been a compelling... game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Utah's got it. Rubio to Favors. Knocked loose. Rockets have it.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
Passed it off. Carter Williams above the rim on that.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Paul across the timeline. Up 6. Rubio. Inside, he scores.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
To Allen. Nothing going here on that drive. To Rubio. Going to launch beyond the arc. Well defended, but Ricky Rubio takes his man for a ride and knocks it down.
Well, easy difference there. In the first half, the offense allowed the defense to settle into their half-court sets defensively, and that's why the shots were all contested. But now since they picked up the pace of the game, you're getting a lot more action out of transition threes.
Jazz have the ball. Rubio. It's no good. Great defense. Now Paul with the basketball. Leads 4. P.J. Tucker lays it in.
Probably option 3 right there in the court, but every player is a threat. No excuse for that easy bucket.
Rubio into the front court. The deficit is 6. Not that time.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
Paul. Not that time.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Paul into the front court. Up by 6. Got it.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
It's Jazz ball. To Rubio. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And the rebound comes down to the Rockets. Gordon with it. His team on top by 8. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim. Now whistle and a timeout for Utah as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Grayson Allen to Alec Burks. Almost, and he's not getting the call.
Closing out or contesting his shot is a really bad idea because now the offense knows they can extend you away from the basket, and that's away from your original position as being a help defender.
First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line. Utah with the possession. Grayson Allen down low for Utah. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten there.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you on the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both. Alec Burks to Allen. Fires the 3. Grayson Allen, you know he loves a challenge.
And you're big is the one making that happen. Every time he's involved in a PNR, he's slipping it, forcing that guy from the weak side to come down and help. Quick skip passes equal 3s in the bank.
And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws. Utah ball. Alec Burks to Allen. Here's a chance from long range. Had made his first couple, but he misses there.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Terrific vision. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. Gordon with it. His guys up by 15. Rockets come up with it. Ball into the front court. The lead is 15. Yes! It drops. A little drama on that one.
You know, it reminds me of a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Scores from the post.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Paul to Harden. Lets it fly from long range. Had made his first 3, but that shot off the mark.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Work it down to Favors. Off the assist.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
And now Houston has the basketball. Beyond the arc for 3. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Harden into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Joe Ingles. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I tell you, he's so special, Ed. He makes the game look easy.
A lot of hard work to make it look easy. Harden in possession. They lead it by 14. Defense making the ball handler work. Tucker. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time. Mitchell with it up top. Trailing by 14. And he hits.
The assist from number 45, Donovan Mitchell.
Houston with the basketball.
Big pick right there. 1 minute remaining in the fourth quarter.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
To Joe Ingles. 4-3. Tough shot for Joe Ingles. No good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Mitchell with the basketball. Down a bundle. Exum unable to connect. Gordon with it. His guys holding the big lead. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Utah Jazz are in the building.
Tucker.
Subbing in for the Houston Rockets, number 15, Clint Capella.
And too much contact.
A simple touch foul.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number
And hits the first free throw. 2 for 2 on that trip. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
It's the Rockets who are victorious. As
All right.
this
I
one
don't know
here,
what happened at the fourth
that'll
quarter,
wrap things
or
up
actually at the end of
for
the
Jay
third quarter.
Williams and our
Just
entire
like
crew.
it just seems like the team
Cohen.
just broke
This has been
down.
a
They
presentation
didn't even want to play
NBA
defense, and
EA
then they wait till
Sports.
almost when the game's almost over, and then want to step up. but whatever.
Hey everyone. It's
Hope you
Jay
guys
Leno.
enjoyed the game.
It's time for the
Don't
EA
forget to hit
Sports
that like button.
post-game wrap-up.
And I'll see you in the next game. Y'all take
On
care.
behalf of ESPN
Peace.
on EA Sports,